Hi, welcome back to another Hour with Crowder with me, your host, Crowder. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. And if you're already a subscriber, go ahead and ding the bell so that you can get all of my latest podcast interviews. Today, we got another good-ass guest, Maddie. Hi. Hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
I know. Part of this delicious and very, very valuable brand, Bodied by Maddie.
Yes.
Yes. You've been in business for a couple of years now.
For about 3 or 4 now. Oof. I take breaks sometimes, so I would say a good 3 years consistent.
Yeah, how did that even get started? How did, especially something like soap, something that you can literally buy wherever. You can literally go in the gas station and buy some soap.
You can go everywhere, Target, Walmart, that's the goal.
You're like, damn, the gas station?
Like, hold up. Let's get to Target. But honestly, how I started, I didn't start with soap. I started with like detox, waist trainers, weight loss, pills, stuff like that. I was broke, to be honest. I needed some money, so I started my little side hustle. But it eventually led to what I needed to fix, with myself or my children. I have a lot of family members who have bad skin, who have acne, who have psoriasis. So I really wanted something for us that we can use for our skin that wasn't going to harm it, that wasn't going to leave like long-term effects on our skin, because our skin is the biggest organ on our body. So everybody focuses on food or, weight loss items, but skin is also that important. So I wanted to bring that back to us.
How did you find that out? Like the science of
soap.
Of soap. Of even the detox. You said you started out on detox.
Right.
So did you just go to the internet, or was it
honestly,
because the internet be lying sometimes?
Honestly, research. I agree the internet does lie, but when you dedicate yourself to something, you definitely want to put your best foot forward, and you don't want to harm people. So you definitely have to do your research. Like I said, I've been doing this for 3 or 4 years, so definitely trial and error. For sure, I test all of my products out on myself first. I do have
little lab rat. He's like, look, that did not work.
I've definitely had times where I've had to disappear for a little bit to get my skin back right. But if it doesn't work on me, it's not going to work on other people. I do have like a small group of people where I test products out on as well. Once I know that it works, I'll get, maybe about 20 people, 25 people to test it, to give their honest opinion as well. So definitely just trial and error, looking up different ingredients, what works, what benefits oily skin, what benefits dry skin, and definitely taking the time to test out all the products.
So what is the testing stage? Like how many days is that?
How many months?
Oh, months.
Yeah, for sure. Because you have to make sure that your skin goes through cycles. So
what are those cycles? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so when you're dry, you have different layers of your skin, depending on what different products you use. I use organic products. I try to exfoliate, at least not as often as I should. But you have, let's say, for example, you wash your skin once a day. You just wash your face once a day. That's not getting all the layers of your skin. If you're just using, let's say, Dove, most people use something basic, and water. Yes, you are cleaning the surface of your skin, but you're not exfoliating. If you have acne, if you have pimples, if you have blackheads, things like that, just washing your face is not going to get that off. So definitely giving somebody a product and saying, hey, try it one time and let me know how you feel is not going to give me the results that I need. So we may give somebody a product and have them test it for 2 weeks, get a review, give them to it again, get another review. So it definitely takes a while.
So, and with you testing out these people, what are the skin
differences?
The skin differences. Like, is it light skin to dark skin, light skin to white skin?
Honestly, I do cater to our skin, to ethnic skin, to urban skin. I do have all customers. I definitely make products for everybody. But it's more of the skin type, not the skin color.
Yeah.
So we do have products for oily skin. We have dry skin. We have normal skin. So just different people with different skin types, different problems that they may have. Some people really do have psoriasis, or they have cystic acne where it's like pimples up and bubbles up. So I'm not a dermatologist where I can give you medicine for your skin, but I can definitely give you the organic side of skin products.
You know what I feel about like cuz I had this theory about organic stuff. Like we need to get back to organic.
Right.
And the reason why and this is just a theory, I'm not a scientist, people. But I feel like the reason that it takes longer for organic stuff to work is because we've been processed. Our skin and the things that we eat are so processed.
Our clothes, our environment.
Exactly.
Yeah, everything.
So everything is so processed. So you have this organic product that it could work if you was organic, but we're so processed.
I see that. So I agree.
So it takes longer. It's not that it doesn't work, it just takes longer.
Right, depending on what your normal day-to-day activities are. If you're trying to get clear skin and you work in sweat every day, or if you're trying to get clear skin and you eat a hamburger from McDonald's every day, then obviously you're not really trying to get clear skin because these things have preservatives. If you're sweating and you're not like immediately washing your face after you're done sweating, if it's sitting on your skin, or if you're constantly eating processed food, preservatives, like you said, it can take a little longer. I feel like it will work. It will still give you some results, but it's definitely not going to give you 100% results if you're eating grease and then trying to have clear skin.
See, that's my problem. Is the grease. I work in grease.
You need an air fryer. Oh, okay. I'm finna say eating grease.
No, well, I work in grease. I go and pick up the used cooking oil from.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and go do that stuff, and you know.
Your skin is fairly clear.
Yeah, well, I drink water.
See?
That's the only thing I drink.
You offset
water, liquor, and coffee. That's it. Water, liquor, and coffee.
That's all you need in life.
Yeah. And I really think, how do you feel about this theory? Because I did have a theory too.
Okay.
It's like alcohol.
Okay.
Like, you know, you can put alcohol in your face, but if you orally digest alcohol, not rubbing alcohol, you idiots out there, it's liquor. You know, then
liquor.
Yeah, and that's alcohol. What is it, like 40%? What are we drinking right now? 40%.
I mean, I drink, so I ain't never had no downside. I'm not the person. To
yeah,
talk
and
to
probably
because
you drink that shit. Like
I'm healthy.
Yeah, we're literally drinking alcohol. So and then when you sweat, what is it? When you drink water and you sweat, then it's not all ashy and salty and shit because you drink water.
Yeah.
Same thing with alcohol. Maybe it's just cleaning at them pores or like from the
a
inside
good idea.
out.
A shot a day keeps the acne away.
I
like that. Hold on.
Nah, man.
Hold on. I like that.
All right, gonna start infusing those damn bars with that alcohol.
Hold up.
Oh, the alcohol is gonna be
Start
eating
clearing
that
up.
soap. Start eating it, drunk and clear skin, right there on
Maybe
the side
I
of the
should
road.
start taking a shot while I'm making it though, so I don't put it in there.
Man.
You know? Or maybe after every time I make a batch, have a drink.
Maybe.
Hold up.
So you said that in the beginning. You said that you started to use it for you and your family's skin because you've seen the effects of long-term effects of the previous family.
Good brand.
Yeah.
Like I come from Dove. I've used Dove my whole life. I know people like to use Irish Spring in our community. That's not a good soap, but you know my family uses Irish Spring, so you know my boo may use it sometimes. But
I use it.
You use Irish Spring
because it has a high alcohol content, and I work in grease.
Alcohol in your skin products is not good for you. Alcohol on your skin is not good for you.
Man, you better put some oil on that.
Honestly,
shit.
we use alcohol. Like, you know, I have kids if they like fall or something, but for the most part, we'll clean it with alcohol, and then we will use organic products, even skincare, health wise. You know, getting healthy inside. We drink elderberry syrup. So for the most part, you don't want to use things that harm you unless you have to. So I really don't even use a lot of alcohol, rubbing alcohol on my skin. Just everything. Honestly, I probably eat a hamburger for sure every now and then, or I, you know, drink for sure every now and then. But eating clean and using clean products, using clean skin, as far as clothes and stuff, everything you use, your air filters at home, the type of car you drive, the type of toxin it gives out when you push it, just everything clean. I'm a clean person, so I want to use everything clean with myself, my kids. Because like you said, it's the environment, it's the setup. So if we start basic, if we start organic, if we start clean, then we only have that to build on.
I really low key like, yeah, it is that, but it is some downsides to being organic.
I agree.
Okay, but actually recently, I was using organic toothpaste.
Okay.
The one without any fluoride in it.
Okay.
Because I'm like a conspiracy
Yeah,
freak.
you gotta clear
Yeah,
your
yeah,
third eye.
I'm
Yeah,
a conspiracy
I got
freak,
you.
and I'm just like, okay, well, I'm never using this again. And I didn't use it for a year. Well, I went to go get my teeth checked, and they're like, bro, you got buku cavities, bro.
Really?
Yeah, because our diet is so acidic,
Right.
and so the fluoride in the toothpaste,
Helps.
yeah, to neutralize the acidity
Right.
of our diet.
Right.
So it's really that toothpaste is really for vegans.
Do you use baking soda on your teeth?
No.
You ain't never old school. Your granny or your mama told you, mix a little water.
Peroxide?
Hell no, put no peroxide on your teeth. Hold on.
I didn't know.
Some baking soda and some water. Like that simple. Sometimes I still use normal toothpaste because I want my mouth clean. I understand.
Mhm.
But I put baking soda on it sometimes, or maybe I'll like twice a week just do baking soda and water, and it cleans your teeth. 'Cause
Bro,
baking soda clean.
I had to go back to fluoride, basically. I
need
just
my
went.
teeth clean right now.
Yeah, I had to go back mainly because of the cavities. Them
Yeah.
shits is expensive.
For
like
real.
$200 a piece to
Yeah,
fill a
playing no
filler.
games.
Yeah, so I have two, and I'm like, fuck.
You can't
Yeah.
keep doing this.
Yeah, I can't keep doing it. And I had just done a lot of fucking dental work on my teeth last year that cost me thousands.
Yeah, no, we can't keep doing
So yeah, I
I
do feel like
understand.
it's a downside. What is the downside do you think of using organic organic ingredients in your soap to people that are just now coming into being organic?
Honestly, those are not my customers. I think in the beginning, I struggled with finding my true customer base. Honestly, lost a lot of money spending because these products are not cheap as far as the ingredients. I'm using calendula oil. I'm making my own, a lot of stuff. I'm using rose water. I have so many different products that I use, so many different ingredients. They're not cheap, natural ingredients. So I don't even focus on advertising to people who don't want to use organic products, to be honest. I do give samples, we do a few different marketing where we'll give samples to hairstylists or nail salons where people who may not want to be organic can still use our products and decide if they want to come shop with us. But we don't market to people who don't want to use organic products because, like you said, there are some downsides if you're not living clean. So you may not get the results that you want if you're not living clean. So I don't advertise to people who aren't, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Another thing that I did see is that a good thing about your soap is that it all the ingredients you can read.
Yes.
You can read. That's one of the ways that I started to figure out if I was living the
Clean
cleanest
or not.
life that I could live, And I ain't gonna stunt. I've been going ham on McDonald's for a
We've
week
been in
now,
quarantine.
bro. Well, no, I didn't.
understand.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about quarantine. I still go to the gym. I don't wear a
Really?
mask half the time. Cause that's another episode, but it's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous thing.
I understand.
But that was the first way that I started to try to clean up my diet.
Reading
was
your labels.
Reading the labels.
Mhm.
And they said that if it's something on there that you can't read,
Don't
it's
get it.
processed.
Right.
Like what was the one they did a survey on? They did a comparison of McDonald's from Canada or France or
Yeah,
something
and in
versus
America,
us.
yeah.
And we have 30 different things.
Terrible.
And then they have 5 in their
Like in
oatmeal.
France, yeah, and all those other places. I don't know why. We're the dumping ground for everything, set aside from Africa. But America, they really just test stuff on us, and we just go along with it because we don't read labels. We don't really care. We sit in front of the computer or in front of the TV or in front of our game, and we just kind of do what's given to us. But I agree as far as reading labels. That's where you start. That's how you know what you're putting in you and on you. I don't really see a downside to organic as far as it being negative, like I feel like nothing organic can ever be negative, you know?
I don't know. Poison ivy is out there.
I
That's
mean,
natural.
hey, if you running from somebody, you need to dip through the poison ivy real quick. So they ain't going in there.
No, it doesn't work like that.
You know how to clear it up when you get out. Just put some calendula oil and some aloe vera gel on you. When you get out, you're good. Organic.
I didn't know that.
Playing no games. Organic fixes. I ain't gonna say everything.
I do everything,
but almost for real life.
So is that how you started to feel like, hey, I'm sitting up here buying? And the crazy thing is, before I even get to this point, is we're sitting up here buying, we're literally buying chemicals.
Yeah.
Because, okay, I think it's very crazy that, like, they're over, you say that you don't, those ingredients that you have isn't cheap.
Yeah.
So, okay, they're upcharging us for something that's literally free to grow.
To nature.
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah.
And then they upcharge us.
Like water. Do you know how to clean your own water?
I think so. I think it's
if we
fucking boiling it or something like that.
Just that simple.
Yeah, I just got a filter.
Yeah, on your
just,
your sink. Yeah.
Well, it's still in the box. I'm saving that for hard times.
I'm not gonna
Yeah, for right now, I get Crystal Geyser. That's a really good brand of spring water to get, because you gotta something about that pH level stuff.
Yeah, it's supposed to be at a certain pH to be beneficial.
Yeah, I think like 7.
And most
at 7.
I think it is.
Yeah. What
Even
do you?
like
how do your soap do with pH? You know, we're pretty sensitive.
Honestly, I haven't tested the pH levels of my soap, but most of my soap has a goat milk soap base, to where goat milk is better for your skin. So it evens the pH balance of your skin. So it brings it back to where it's supposed to be. And like I said, I have probably 7 different soap bars. 6 of them or 5 of them are goat milk based. So I just know goat milk is good for your skin. It evens your pH. So I use it in my soap, but I haven't tested it to say, like with a pH strip, to say what is the pH level of it.
Yeah.
But it's beneficial for sure.
How do men take to your, I mean, you know, women, we love things that smell good. We love things that make our body feel soft
and clean.
Yeah, but how do men react to it? You say that your hubby, he'll every once in a while use Irish Spring, and you know, how do he feels about this soap brand?
Honestly, that bar that you have is my male soap bar. That is my Black Sand soap bar. It's a unisex scent, but all my other scents are like citrus and love me. It's berries. So that's their favorite scent, Black Sand. I was telling you before, it has activated charcoal in it, so it pulls the toxins out of your skin. As far as if you're working in sweat, if like most men work in warehouses, they work in construction, stuff like that. That's their favorite bar. It keeps them clean. It keeps their face fresh.
Yeah, and I see you kind of geared it towards men with the black.
Yeah.
You know, if you put something with colors, they said something about, like, I think it's like
how you're attracted to
it? Like the feng shui law or something like that, like red and yellow makes you hungry and stuff like that.
When you go to the store, you see certain colors. Like, you don't see highlighter pink, and you don't see, like, highlighter orange. You don't see a lot of, like, lavenders type things. So it's the colors that attract you. People love Black Sand. That's why I try to, and that's also a exfoliating soap bar. So Black Sand, I tried to play it off, something that men were like, oh, Black Sand, hold up, let me cop that.
Yeah, it sounds like a cologne.
Yeah,
Black Sand.
Yeah, something prestige, something,
So how did he feel about it?
He loves it. That's the only soap bar he uses for my brand and my, like, just. I have a 100% goat milk and 100% shea butter that you can just use as an everyday soap. So that's what he uses in Black Sand. He loves it.
So I hate to put you on the spot, but I have to. Okay. What is your deal about black soap?
What do you mean?
What is it with you with black soap? Why do you not make black soap? Why is that not on your menu?
Honestly, black soap is hard on my skin, so I guess I'm a little picky. I really don't want to offer anything that people will come because I'm small. I'm a small-owned black business.
Yeah.
So I don't want people to come back and say, you messed up my skin. And honestly, and black soap damages my skin. It's too rough on my skin.
That's too rough.
Yeah, it breaks me out.
All of those oats and banana peels and everything.
I don't know what it is about black sand, but it really like breaks my skin out every time.
No, black soap.
Black soap, sorry.
Not black sand. This is good stuff.
Hold up.
Yeah, you gotta retract, man. They gonna be like, she talking shit about her. Talking shit about her own product.
No, for real. So I haven't offered it for that reason.
Are you interested in it?
I'm really not.
Oh,
like,
why?
Honestly, I offered my black sand as an alternative to black soap. To be honest, my soap bar has aloe vera in it. It has activated charcoal in it. It has goat milk. So if you like black soap, come try black sand, and I promise you'll be a believer. Come over
that
to
was such
BBM Records, Death Row Records, playing no games.
And it's funny that you over there gaining up like that, because I was just about to say, have you had to handle up on anyone trying to like get in your lane?
I think in the beginning of my soap career, I was more worried about what other people do. I feel like I have had people who have maybe copied off of me, or maybe have not copied but have been inspired by products that I've had. Now, I don't think that's so much a problem. I think everybody has their own lane, to be honest, and if you have to borrow ideas from someone else to strive in your own lane, I don't think that's a problem. A good friend of mine before said, there's nothing wrong with the copycat, you just got to copy the right cat. And I was like, you know what? I ain't even mad at him. I can't be.
Yeah, one of the best lines is, what is that? What is it? Something is the best flattery.
Imitation is the best form of flattery.
Imitation is the best form of flattery. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people don't say the last part of that.
What?
Next to mediocrity
type stuff.
Yeah, next to mediocrity. So you're copying me, but
I already
you're mediocre.
Yeah.
So you're copying me because you're mediocre, and you
okay
should go and go strive and do your own thing. I'm totally against that.
Everybody does what's best for them, and I'm a real firm believer outside of my soap business.
Yeah.
I'm a real big believer on energy, on just going with the flow of your own life.
Are you spiritual?
I am spiritual.
No religion?
Not at this time. I will be honest. Of course, I grew up as a Christian, for sure.
I think all black people did.
Yeah.
We all
did. If you from the South, that's the only option, really.
Yeah, that's the only option.
So I grew up and I was like, that may not be for me.
Yeah.
So I'm very spiritual. And like I said, I used to be not that. I used to be upset when people wronged me, or upset when people, didn't go with my flow. But at the end of the day, everybody has their own path. They have their own journey, and I can't be mad if somebody chooses to try to step in my lane. But my lane is always for me, so.
That's where we get it messed up at, is thinking that other people are supposed to function like us.
Right.
And I tell my girl that all the time. Like, she gets so mad when people, do stuff to her.
Go against the grain.
And I say, hey, that's them.
Yeah.
That's how they're going to act. You can't.
It's not about what they do. It's about how you react. To what they do.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's basically what I try to tell her. Hey, you can't be mad that everybody doesn't operate like you. A big thing that we both got on is, and I'm glad that you're here, because you actually have a lot of controversial topics on your on your Facebook and your social media.
Controversial Maddie.
Yeah, you do. Did you slide over to Instagram lately? I don't see you as much on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm not on Facebook right now. I'm coming back soon.
Why? What happened?
Honestly, Facebook is just
drama.
It's drama. People share too much of their personal opinions on Facebook. It's a lot of opinions. It's just too much. Like I said, I'm a very spiritual. I feel like I take on people's energies, so I can't do that sometimes.
Yeah, I was like, damn, the algorithm, it must be messed up, because she is gone.
Yeah, gone. I've been gone for about 2.5 months.
Yeah, I noticed it last month. I was like,
Yeah.
I have not. I went to go try to share some of your stuff because I'm big on like sharing all of the people that come on my page, and even if you don't, I just that's dope. Share it. And now I'm like,
there was nothing there.
Yeah, I mean, well, it was there, but I had to go to your profile.
Yeah.
And go and share it, and I was like, dang, she ain't even say thumbs up or hey.
I mean, my birthday was in August, and I did like a big contest. It was a lot of social media activity for myself. So after my birthday, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a break.
Oh, a media cleanse?
A media cleanse. I've been on Instagram. Instagram is where I do business, so I can share from Instagram. If you're a social media person, there's a way that you can post your products or post from Instagram to Facebook. So that's what I've been doing pretty much. But I'll be back soon. I just had to clear my head and have a vacation.
You ain't. Hell no. But you did post a lot of controversial stuff on Facebook. And one of the big things, and this has nothing to do, this is just inside of Maddie's head. But one of the things that me and my girl constantly get into it about is, do you love someone even if you had cheated on them in the past? And she's like, no, you don't love them. You don't do nothing. And I say, yeah, you can.
You can.
You can.
Why not?
Because and that's the thing. It goes back to what we were saying before. It's because she's never cheated.
I mean, I have not cheated in my adult life. I have not.
In my adult life.
I mean, as a kid.
We love to separate those two. Like, we got two lives. You a fucking cat.
Shut up. But for real, I think I've, of course, been cheated on by men, but I wouldn't say they didn't love me. Maybe they just didn't love me the way I wanted them to love me, and that wasn't the relationship for me. But I think you can love after cheating on somebody. Cheating is sex. Like, maybe it's how you cheated. Maybe that's it.
What is it that Charlamagne say? Men cheat for ego, women cheat for emo.
Emo.
Yeah, we cheat for emotional emotional purposes. We cheat because something at the house is not right.
Yeah,
it's not that we don't love them; it's something wrong.
It's something else.
Yeah, and we actually like leave. Like our mind leaves before our body leaves.
True, that's true.
Men lose our mind before they lose our body.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like we're the dominant. What is it? Male, female. Not race, but we are the dominant creature, females. We're smarter, unfortunately, than men. So we can.
Sean lifted his head down.
I'm sorry. It's true. I mean, at the end of the day, in the Bible, they do teach us that women come from men, but in reality, we birth life. So at the end of the day, I feel like we're dominant. So we can probably fake things a little better, or we can go on with our normal day a little better. We can do our responsibilities and our household duties without stepping out of character. So maybe that's why we stay a little longer than men do. They can't fake it as well as we do.
Yeah, they're too logical. They're like, hey, this doesn't make sense that I'm paying rent at 2 houses, but I'm going to be at the one that I love the most. Yeah, where I'm happy and deal. Yeah, I think that, and this is, I mean, shit. I mean, I'm a gay female, so I don't know anything about straight life, bro. I mean, I do, I guess, like in a sense, because I was dating men at one point in time, but I mean, I never really like dove into that. It was just like, okay, well, this is what, girls are supposed to do. They're supposed to date men, so whatever. I don't know anything about that, but I do understand an exchange of energy between men and women.
Yeah.
Between the fact that they're stronger, they deal with things more logically. So, it would make sense that, and then women, they're nurturers.
Right.
And, they're more concerned with their choices and how they do things.
And how it affects them.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone around them. And while men, they're like, oh, the tree needs cutting, cut the tree. Yeah, cut the tree.
Grass needs mowing, mow it.
Yeah, mow it. So it's like, oh, well, as a woman, she'd be like, wait a minute.
I want to sweat?
Yeah, that thing is leaning a little bit left, and left is our house. So it's like, okay, and, so I think that the exchange of energy from a male to woman is not that men or women are over anyone. Men isn't over woman, and woman isn't over man. It's just the exchange of that energy, the exchange that I know that you're stronger. Live for me. Right. Hey, I know that you are a nurturer. Raise my children for me.
Right. I agree. I think that times have changed.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
I do
sure.
too.
As far
Unfortunately.
I mean, I used to say unfortunately, but I'm happy about the type of woman that I am. Like I'm very like I have a go-getter mentality. Like I'm logical. I think I'm more logical sometimes
Than your husband?
Yes, because it's just the way that I was raised. Like I said, I think times have changed and I think some women are stepping up a little. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Come through bling Drake cell phone ring. But really, I think times have changed, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Everybody plays their position in their household, and as long as you play in a position that's meant for you, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I think,
We both wash dishes. We both fold clothes.
yeah, I think that that's a good thing. But like I'm okay with progressive thinking, like women having choices and and men being able to go dance and not be gay.
And cry.
And cry and the
Yeah.
mental health of men because men do take on a lot.
A lot, I agree.
We do stray away from. Me and Sean was just talking about this, the double standard of men and women.
Yeah.
That a woman can go and slap a man 20 damn times.
I don't think that's okay.
And then, he push her back once and then it's like, oh, you going to jail. And that's
No.
not fucking fair.
Me and him, we was just watching, kind of dipping off subject a little bit, on a viral video. Some kids, I think a little Caucasian girl was talking about this little black boy and like calling him names and all up in his face, and he was like, stop, you better back up. She's like, no, and like calling him names, and he starts swinging on her, and now everybody want to step up and stop the little black boy. Why?
I did see that.
That's not okay.
I seen that. I did see that.
Because if he was my son, I'm sorry, get that little girl out your face.
One thing we have to start,
Not
and this
today.
is why I'm not really thrilled about too much of a far progressive thinking, is because we are taking our little girls out of the space of being women.
Right, I agree.
For a little
I
bit.
agree.
I'm sorry. Let me turn this. I thought I turned this damn
You're
thing
good.
down. I'm sorry, folks. At home.
Entrepreneurs playing no games. Entrepreneur women, I understand.
But yeah, we're taking our women a little far away from their womanhood, as to just our men too.
Right.
And that's a big part, because if you have no men, you have no army.
That's true.
Like women, yeah, they can fight, but not like men.
Agree. Completely agree. I think, like I said, it's just a balance. You have to find that match for you. Like I have 3 kids. I have 2 little boys and a little girl. She has 2 older brothers, so she's definitely a little tougher than most little 4-year-old girls. But she gets her hair done. She likes her nails painted. She talks like this. She says, yeah. She compliments females on themselves. She says, oh, I like your hair.
Oh,
Yeah, I like your clothes. Oh, that's cute, girl. Like random people. So
I love that.
I think that when she gets older, she'll find a strong man for sure. But hopefully he also is in touch with his emotions. Hopefully, like, he's a provider and a nurturer. Again, just because times have changed, and in 20 years from now, she may need somebody who can fight and fold the clothes.
And fold the leaves.
Yeah.
That's what we're all gonna be in. Those damn leaf cloth things.
Like the clothes Kanye West make and stuff like that.
Don't get on
Because
him.
I don't want to wear stuff like that.
Don't get on him. I love that guy.
I don't want to look homeless, though.
We all gonna be homeless.
No.
Anyway.
Don't say it.
But yeah, back to that. Like, I do think that there's this a crazy stigma between strong females.
Mm-hmm.
They say, oh, independent women, and oh, you too independent. No man ain't gonna want you because you too independent. You think you don't need no man for nothing.
I used to be that person.
I'm still that person. Now I got a girlfriend.
But you can't feel like that from her. You need people. We need people.
Yeah, it was this whole survey online, and it said, what's the hardest thing for you to admit? That you need help, that I apologize, or that I love you? And immediately, my girl, she's like, that I need help.
Right.
And I'm like, nah, that used to be me. Now it's just hard for me to apologize because I think I'm always right.
Really?
But
What's
yeah,
your sign?
a Virgo.
Oh, y'all crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what my boo is. He a Virgo. Y'all
Yeah, I
crazy.
bet he's super opinionated. Even when he's wrong.
Yeah, because I'm always right. And he still wants to let me know that he's not wrong.
No.
That's confusing.
No, he's definitely right. But
Okay, I'm a Leo. Hold up.
But he's definitely right. But yeah, I do think that there's a crazy stigma between independent women and not being able to find a equally independent man or a man that is secure in his ego enough to handle an independent woman.
I don't like that, to be able to handle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I'm not an animal. You don't have to handle me. You can mesh with me, you can flow with me, but yeah, us being independent together doesn't mean like you. I am going to be submissive to my husband for sure, but he don't have to handle me. I don't like to be handled.
Yeah, I think that submission word gets thrown to the wolves a little bit with feminists too.
Are you a feminist?
No, hell no. Oh no.
No.
Nah. Because their ideology is messed up.
Yeah.
They don't know the history. Most people
where that comes from.
Yeah, most people that are feminists and that are, I'm just gonna say it, black, they don't understand the history and behind it.
Yeah, that it was a setup.
Yeah, they don't understand that they just rallied them together so that they could get their rights. But you know, whatever.
And take away our men.
Yeah.
That's really what that was. Continuing to take away men from our homes in different ways and make these females feel like they're so strong that they don't need a man. That's exactly what that was.
Yeah, just because you're independent don't mean that you don't need a man. You just need someone that is equal to you.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
You
the
know,
energy.
Both of y'all be independent together, and when y'all at home, hey, now neither one of y'all got to be independent.
Exactly.
Now y'all could just be one.
Work together, yeah.
Now just be one. But, yeah, I do. And we was over there having another conversation
you
about.
You and your boo?
Yeah. We have a lot of controversy. I want her on the podcast, but she's camera shy.
What?
But we have a bunch of controversial topics between the both of us. And really a lot of the stuff that we talk about, I've already seen you post.
For real?
About it. And
That's
this
funny.
was, and one of them was the, like your daughter, she's rambunctious and she's all over the place, but she's still a girl at the end of the day. Okay, well, one of those things is that society pushes those little girls into picking a side.
Right.
Because when you're a female, then you tend to pick a side. Like, okay, girls like to plant gardens and wear pink and wear purple, and boys like trucks and fighting and this and that. And so when a girl like your daughter is opinionated and rambunctious and like to discover herself and do things,
she must be angry, she must be mad, she must be,
or she must be gay. She's gonna be gay when she gets older. When I think that's how a lot of people get tricked into being gay, because like their mind, like their mindset gets tricked. Because society tells them that you gotta be this, you gotta go like girl stuff.
Right.
When they like boy stuff, like playing basketball and playing football and martial arts, and you already hear people in your family say, she's a tomboy. She's a tomboy.
Let her girlfriends come over.
Yeah. And I think that we got to take that stigma out of the community of our little girls, because they should be able to explore whatever they want. Enjoy their childhood, because that's all childhood is, just discovering yourself.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. How do you think that we get female boxers?
Right.
Not because they're gay and their dad wanted a little boy.
Shay Metcalf in Dallas. Girl playing no games.
Yeah, she's not.
What? Girl's nice with them hands.
She is. I'm kind of scared of her. She's fine. But what if I come up to her and she whack?
Like, what you say?
Yeah, whack me right in the eye. And then I come to an hour with Crowder with my hand over my eye.
But you got a story to tell now.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Hey, shout out, girl. If you see me, come to an hour with Crowder. Yeah. But I think that's the same thing goes with boys, too. If boys, like my brother, he grew up around a bunch of girls. He don't have any brothers. He only had brothers on his dad's side.
Right.
So he grew up with a bunch of girls.
Right.
And so he knows how to cook exquisitely good food.
I like a man who can cook.
Yeah, now, but back then, if you cooked, then
you're gay.
Yeah, you're gay.
I see it.
And so now he grew up with a whole bunch of girls, and he was constantly, because we came from Oak Cliff, he was constantly fighting for his manhood every day because people thought he was gay.
Trying to test him,
Yeah. And I think that what do you feel like we can do to take that stigma out of? Because I see you got a son in there. What if he wants to learn how to make fucking soap?
My sons are in the kitchen with me making soap. Actually, they help me. I think it's more a mindset of wanting your kids to be whole, not what they say, not raising kids that they have to fix themselves when they grow up, whatever that term is. But I think we all just in our childhood experience things that we prefer our kids not to experience. And if you can honestly say that, then you'll do different with your kids. I think a lot ties back to church, as far as when you go to church, we're raised in the church house. You have to be a certain way, you have to dress a certain way, you have to, be a part of certain, like a boy can't join handbell type thing.
What's handbell?
You ain't never did the handbell?
Hell no.
It's a ding, ding. Oh, sorry. Ding, ding, ding. Like just handbells. It's a handbell. But, that's not something a man would do. Hold a bell and ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
So I think just being an adult and wanting your kids to have a good life when they grow up.
Yeah.
That's where it starts.
Yeah, I do think that, and it's very interesting that your son is already in the kitchen. Do he sell to his little friends? You should start giving him little sample soap bars to give to his.
I do. Like,
oh, you already do?
When, we go to parent-teacher conference or, the end of the year to give a nice product or gift to their teachers, we do stuff like that.
Yeah, instead of those damn apples.
Yeah, nobody want no apple.
Especially because they're genetically modified now.
Hello.
They be big. Have you ever seen one of those big apples from QT?
Like, how did they do this? Oh, my God.
Yeah, they must be big. I started talking about genetically modified fruit, and I had got somebody threw a whole apple away. He took like 2 bites of it, and I was like...
Because it had no seeds.
Yeah, it doesn't have any seeds.
He got woke up. It's okay to be woke.
Nah, I don't think he got woke up. I think that he was just scared of the thing that I was over there telling him. And he was like,
he thought he was going to turn into a clone or something?
Maybe. That cloning shit is real.
It is. Kanye a clone.
Think Kanye is a clone?
Kanye is a clone. You don't think he a clone? He disappeared for a long time.
When?
When he was off of social media and with the Kardashians, just by himself for a few years, and then just pop back up yeah, I support Donald Trump. That's weird to me.
I do find it a strange correlation between the two. That every time they go crazy, then they come back with blonde hair.
Like, what are y'all doing? That's clone activity. Gotta be.
And it's real. It was an article on it. This Chinese dude, he ended up cloning a baby, and that news wasn't supposed to get out, but it got out.
They killed him?
No, they didn't kill him, but he cloned a baby, and he did the research, and the information wasn't supposed to get out, but they got it out or whatever, and then he ended up getting in trouble from whatever school that he came from. He got in trouble for it.
Yeah, because I don't think they want us to know that they cloning people. I don't think that's.
You should already kind of know that it's going to happen to humans if it's already happening to animals.
Yeah,
they're already cloning, and they're cloning them publicly.
They can produce our organs. They can clone our organs.
Oh, are you it's funny that you say that, because are you familiar with, I think his name is, he's part of some STEM community, a very prestigious college, but his name is Macchiato or something like that.
What do, girl?
He's a teacher.
Oh,
He's a teacher. And have you ever seen Black Mirror?
Yes.
A lot of the stuff,
Netflix?
yeah, a lot of the stuff that he's talking about is stuff that happens on Black Mirror, like the contacts that you can record,
you can see and change, blink and change your mind and stuff like that.
Yeah. You can zoom in, you can zoom out.
I'm not that type of person.
Yeah, I'm good on that, but it's coming though. It's coming.
I don't want it though.
Yeah, it's coming though.
Is it gonna be a choice that we,
I think it's gonna be
is
like
it the mark.
No, I think that it's gonna be like cell phones. Could you imagine not having a cell phone right now? No.
Because it's going to be in my eye? Is that what you're saying?
No,
it's going to be my contact?
No, I'm saying that, okay, at a point in time, you could be able to not have a cell phone. I'm sorry, can you close the door? I'm sorry. At a point in time, you could be able to not have a cell phone
Mm-hmm.
and you'd be A-okay. But because the times started to go forward,
Mm-hmm.
now you can't have no cell. You cannot not have a cell phone. Double negative.
What's the alternative? They gonna put like a shot in my wrist that I can call people like this?
No, I don't. I think that they're just going to make it so
in my
hard
neck to where I can like, hello, call my boyfriend.
No, I think that they're just going to make it so hard for you to be able to survive.
Communicate.
Yeah, communicate without it.
Mm-hmm.
That, like, could you imagine over there waiting till you get home to get all the calls that you got off of your cell phone because you got a landline?
I'm okay with that. I'm not getting no shot. I'm not getting no contact that's going to do it for me. I am okay with being basic. Yeah, have y'all noticed that don't none of the stores have money? Like change and... Yeah, we just keeping all our change. That's okay.
Yeah, I got a big box of that shit.
Playing no game.
But
gotta keep my cash.
But see, the thing with that is, I watch a lot of that conspiracy stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and they're basically circulating the dollars. They're circulating physical money out of the system.
Right.
That's why they're saying,
Right.
oh, we don't have any more coins.
Right.
And, oh, we don't have any more paper money.
Yeah,
you don't have any more paper money? What? What are you talking about?
It's not really worth anything.
Yeah, it's not worth anything. People go read William Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
He'll tell you about money.
Yeah.
But
they're putting it into e-currency, basically. They're getting rid of paper money, and we're about to go electronic.
How do you think that's going to affect your business? Seeing as to that we jumped
Hey.
that topic real hard.
Hey.
But how do you think that's going to affect your business as you one of the people that is against e-currency?
I didn't never say I was against e-currency. I don't want to put a chip in my body to use it. So
But that's exactly where we're going to, though.
I think in the next like maybe 75 to 100 years they'll make us insert things into our body, but I think we'll definitely have cell phones for a long time. So as long as I have an iPad or a cell phone or a computer, or I can pull up on you and you can tap my phone and
tap my wrist.
Nah.
Tap my wrist.
Tap, not my wrist. Don't tap my wrist. Tap my phone and give me some money. I'm okay with that. I think if we ever go to having to put anything in my body to earn money, I'm probably going to be a drifter. I'm going to be a gypsy.
I already got a tent.
For real.
Yeah.
We got canned food.
Yeah, I already do like the whole what is that?
What is that water?
Yeah, me too. Hella water.
You know they sell the little kits at Target and Walmart to put like the water in like the food and it make food without needing.
Oh, you mean like
the little military?
Like a MRE.
What's that?
I think it's meal ready to eat.
Yeah.
Meal ready to eat.
Yeah. So we can get ready, playing no games.
Yeah, you got to. The next biggest thing that they're trying to take away is our Second Amendment. Oh, guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people trying to do that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that they're just chipping. Oh, we're getting on some really crazy topics.
Hey, I'm a conspiracy theorist too, so I understand.
But they're trying to chip away at that Constitution. Yeah. They're chipping away at it because they understand that as long as we got that Constitution, as long as we got that Constitution, that's the only thing keeping them from
safe.
Yeah. That's the only thing keeping us safe is that we can have a gun and that we can have, I understand that the Constitution is not for us.
It's not. It was never meant for us.
But we can still use it to our advantage in some ways. Yeah, sometimes.
When we're not getting pulled over.
Yeah, sometimes.
But if they're not popping up in our backyard or,
or in our house.
Yeah, those times.
Shoot us.
Yeah, we can have them those times. But like you said, that's not for us. I don't know, man. Like, I follow the law for sure. I don't want to go to jail or anything like that. But I just live right. I do what I think is best for myself and my family. I'm not harming other people. I don't really listen to their rules because they weren't made for me, to be honest. So I don't know I don't like the government. Please don't come kill me once she air this episode.
In 2 weeks.
I got time. I got time to get it together.
Oh no, we don't edit anything. Everything that you say is going out.
But I'm just saying, government, they weren't built for us. So it doesn't make me feel sad to not abide by their rules because it wasn't made to help me in any way.
That's the one thing that I do have a problem with. Mm-hmm. With everything that deals with government. That's why I don't vote. I don't like to vote.
I don't want to say that on camera, but I really haven't in a while. I haven't.
No, say it
I mean, we
right
live
there.
in
Look right in the
Texas.
dude. Don't be out there voting for the lesser of two evils. That is the weakest
That's
shit
dumb.
I've ever heard.
That's dumb.
Dang, I don't even know if they're gonna boost that because I curse, but
That's dumb.
voting for the lesser of two evils is the weakest thing that you can do as a voter.
Who's gonna kill me now? Who's gonna kill me later?
That's like
That's like what it is.
voting if you want to eat boo boo or drink pee pee.
Neither.
Yeah, you're gonna say neither. Naturally, you would say neither.
And Kamala's
But because
not black.
but because it's voting, and you think that you're gonna vote your way out of oppression.
That doesn't make sense. That's the joke.
Yeah, that's the joke. I tell people all the time, voting is like, do you have siblings?
Yeah.
You got a little sister, a little brother?
A little brother.
Little brother. Boom. That's the greatest one, the little brother. Have you ever had a console? A gaming console?
He has, yeah.
Yeah, you have. And then your mom say, hey, you gotta play nice. And then but he's trash. He's trash.
I'm older.
Dude.
He doesn't have a voice at this point.
And that's exactly right. You're older. He doesn't have a voice.
Sorry.
Boom. So you get the controller, and what do? You act like it's off in the
Yeah, they do. My little boys do it all the time.
Yeah, you act like it's in there.
Yeah.
And then you put it on computer
Y'all be
mode.
going in. What?
Yeah, you put it on computer
Going
mode.
in.
But you put the insert to the console
so you can
underneath the console.
Yeah.
And then they think that, I'm playing.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Yeah, I'm going in, but no, you're on computer mode.
Welcome to America.
Yeah.
For real.
That's us, the little brother.
Yeah.
That's us thinking that we're
Please.
controlling things.
Please give
and
me a
you,
piece of
big
pie.
sister, are the government.
The government.
Act-
I run shit.
Yeah, I run the
Give me
computer.
your cornbread.
Yeah,
Playing
I
no
run the
game.
computer mode, and I run my vote too.
That's the government for sure.
So that's what I try to tell people. It's the little brother thinking that he's playing the game concept.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing to us.
Yeah, and we just love it. We eat that stuff up.
Yeah.
They got celebrities talking to us.
Oh my God, Tyler the Creator said, go ahead and go vote. Oh, I unfollowed him.
What's that?
Unfollowed
Mulatto.
him.
I like Mulatto.
Did she say
Yeah,
go vote?
she made a whole post on Instagram. Y'all, we young. Y'all, we got to get out there and make the right decision. What are you saying about who? Who's running? What are you talking about?
And who's the right decision? Because the only
Right.
people that we got is Trump and Biden.
Both races. I'm sorry.
And both was on that list. A lot of people don't
Yeah,
look.
the Epstein list.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
I like Trump policies.
Because they do benefit
Black people,
business
yes.
owners.
Yeah, business owners, small business owners,
Right.
Black people. He poured a lot of money into HBCUs, which was dying because why our alumni do not come back. Our alumni do not come back and pour money into
don't.
it. That's why it's hard to get in Harvard because why? Those people, the
They pour
alumni,
money back into
they put
their
money, and
school.
when you fund something, you get a chance to dictate what
Right.
happens,
Right.
who comes
That's
in,
your
who
shit.
doesn't,
Yeah.
because you're funding it.
Right.
So our alumni do not do that. Didn't Lil Wayne go to college? Didn't J. Cole go to college? And I'm not saying that those guys doesn't do anything.
Didn't they get like honorary scholarships or something? Like they didn't really go to college, did they? Like attend school and class and
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was something along the lines of what Kim Kardashian did.
yeah.
She's a lawyer now.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Is that how she get all these black people out?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm proud of her then
Oh.
if you go.
Yeah, but it's not the same thing as when you go to school.
Education.
Yeah, because anybody can. What people don't know is anybody can take the bar test. If you
Really?
pass the bar test,
You can be a lawyer.
you can be a
Oh, I
lawyer.
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
That's
I thought
why-
you had to go to school.
Yeah, you can sell. Well, you won't get the highest form of a lawyer,
Mhm.
but you're actually a
You can
lawyer.
represent people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people can represent themselves because they get in jail and they read all these
Yeah.
lawyer books and
I
everything.
mean, honestly, I've been to court before and I've represented myself. It probably wasn't something that's, oh, wow, like I need a real lawyer. But
it was for running a light, you guys.
I mean, I did used to get a lot of traffic tickets. But no, it was for real court and
Yeah.
I really represented myself. And you say Google don't tell the truth all the time, but I real life went to Google and was like, what's the actual law in Texas for this? And I read all of it. And I went to court and I won my case.
Did you know that you don't have to stop at a stop sign? It's suggested if it's oncoming traffic.
Really?
Yeah.
So how they give us a ticket for it?
Because we don't know the law.
But how we beat it then? We just go and say, I don't have to stop because the law said.
I mean, pull up the
for
0.18 according to 18378 docket. You know, you don't really gotta stop it. But yeah, it's a real thing. You don't have to legally stop.
Did you know? So for real, that's when I dip off like that off of Facebook. It's because I'm digging my brain into some real life situations.
So what has Maddie been digging her brain into?
Well, not right now. I can't tell you right now. But previously, I've done this before, and I was going through hell with the toll tag people. Because, you know, them toll tags, they be on your ass. You can't renew. You can't do nothing.
They burn your ass
They
up.
playing no games. First of all, the toll tag authority is not owned by any state. It's not a state entity. They're definitely owned by
A collection agency.
Chinese. Yeah. You know how Chinese is funding like stuff in Africa, and they're funding stuff in Jamaica. They're funding stuff all over the world. They're trying to take over. They are. So if you tell the police or the sheriff, whoever pulls you over, like because you're delinquent on your toll tags when you're driving on the tollway, if you tell them that you're traveling, you're not driving, you say, hey, you're speeding, you were driving 60 miles per hour. I'm actually not driving. Driving implies that you're going for a work or something to make money. Ooh. I'm not driving, I'm traveling, and they can't give you a ticket because you're traveling instead of driving.
Oh boy,
playing no games. We gotta read sometimes. Like you said, that's all it is.
Yeah, it's the word. Most of the time we get hung up in the law because of the wording of it.
Right.
It's the wording.
Right.
Sometimes
we ain't good with words sometimes because our parents didn't make us read 30 minutes a day when we were kids.
No, I think that it's mainly because you got a lot of stuff that you're doing. You know, like my mom, she was a single parent. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the time she couldn't focus on our like education and stuff because she was dead ass tired when she got in. Right. You know, getting us all, rallying us all to fucking together
y'all
for
probably
school.
Bad too.
Nah, Quaylen and Cornisha was.
Oh, not you though.
Not
you
me.
The only one. Okay.
Yeah. Just kind of took my own path. Kind of quiet kid. That's why everybody's like surprised when they see my podcast because I sponsor it and they're like, "What? You talk a lot." And you didn't talk when you was younger. From? Yeah, you didn't talk when you was younger. Well, I was high most of the time, Margaret.
I'm not gonna play with you.
I was high most of the time.
My bad. Dang.
Didn't even know you, man. But
Margaret.
Yeah, because it's always like I don't even want to say it, but it's always like, you know, like older people, like teachers and shit. That's like, oh, I didn't know that you
did that.
Yeah, and I'm just like.
Okay, see you later.
Trying to hurry up and dip away really quickly and whatnot. But yeah, man, you are incredible to talk to. I had such a good time talking to you.
It is good time.
And we didn't even get a chance to talk about this much of that damn bar of soul, but
it's okay.
But we got a chance to see the person behind the scenes and the person mind of who makes the soap. Because a lot of the times we don't.
No.
We don't know who we're buying from. We just go, kind of like a trap deal.
What secretive.
It's all like, okay, here's the shit, and then you're gone. You don't tell them how you doing.
But every
try
time
to catch
y'all
up
come
on
to
them.
me, I'm probably gonna talk for about 10 to 15 minutes. So if every time you come pull up for me, we talk.
That's why I knew you were perfect for the show.
Yeah, I like talking.
Me too.
So don't be scared of me, y'all. For sure, come shop with me. You can go to bbmaddie.com. Come to my Instagram, my Facebook, body_by_Maddie. Inbox me. I talk.
You're super social media trained, like camera trained. I didn't even have to tell you, go ahead and link all you. You just like, I'm going to link this.
bbmaddie.com. Thank you. We'll be waiting.
And you also can hit me on my Instagram, Crowder_the with an A, not an E, _Crowder. Facebook, An Hour with Crowder, and all other platforms such as Spotify, Anchor, Google Play, YouTube, An Hour with Crowder, all of them.
All of them.
Yep, all of them. And listen and shop with this amazing lady right here. And we are out. Thank you for coming.
It was fun. Thank you.